Ladies and gentlemen, if you ever wondered what government looks like when it declares war on its citizens, wonder no more. Because Zimbabwe has just done the political equivalent of drinking bleach to cure a cough. In a move that defies logic, compassion, and even common sense, Minister of Local Government and Public Works Daniel Garwe announced that Zimbabwe has banned the importation and sale of second-hand clothes effectively immediately. But wait, that's not all. As if that wasn't disastrous enough, the same government has also banned street vending and nighttime vending in urban areas starting now. No transition period, no compensation, no plan B, just pure uncut cruelty packaged as policy. Let's be clear, this isn't just bad news, it's catastrophic. Because in case Minister Garwe hasn't checked the Zimstat data he's supposed to be managing, Zimbabwe's economy is 77% informal. That's not a typo. That's nearly 8 out of every 10 citizens surviving from street vending, tuck shops, flea markets, second-hand clothes, and informal hustle. In other words, this ban is not just targeting clothes and tomatoes. It's targeting people's lives.
Night vending has further destroyed the existence of formal businesses in our city. Businesses who have remained loyal to the local authorities in terms of paying of rents and taxes. Night vending has also brought with it illicit drug and substance deals, which is a threat to our health, a threat to the economy generally, and a serious threat to national security. As a city, we must sit down and see how best we can deal with these issues. Let me take this opportunity, however, to advise that the government has banned the importation and selling of second-hand clothing, and consequently, street and night vending activities are equally banned. Let me repeat. Government has banned the importation of second-hand clothing and subsequent selling of second-hand clothing. The government has also banned street vending and night vending. Please take note, you are the city fathers. The city of Harare is therefore directed to work with the law enforcement authorities in ensuring that there is no further street and night vending from now going forward. The time to act is now, not later. Let's clean our society now. We don't want smoke. We always ahead of us. I know Mutare City Council has already started cleaning the streets. We don't need to harass anybody. We can start by engaging the associations that deal with the vendors. The ministry responsible for SMEs. Let's engage all stakeholders and share with them the new direction that we are taking. We have to be tough in how we are going to deal with this. Let's not be tough by beating people. Let's not be tough by harassing elderly people. Let's do it in a humane manner. We have to educate them first. This is what government has done. We are giving you whatever period it gives them, as long as that will take 6 months, so that they can prepare and reorganize themselves to move away from the streets. I was telling the mayor in the briefing that you cannot now walk in the sanitary lanes in the city of Harare. You will be seized by many people. You will be seized by the French. It can't work. We cannot continue to allow that to happen. We must make hard decisions. It's better to be loved, to be hated for right reasons, than to be loved for wrong reasons. Right now,
for many families, second-hand clothes aren't a luxury. They are the only school uniform, the only church outfit, the only job interview suit that they have ever seen. Banning them doesn't make people fashionable. It makes them naked. And banning vending doesn't make the streets clean. It makes households hungry. One vendor we spoke to put it plainly. They don't want us to work. They want us to suffer. We are punished for being poor, and honestly, who can argue with that? This decision reeks of a regime that governs from the comfort of tinted windows, far removed from the reality of the poor. They don't know the price of cooking oil, and they don't care who goes to bed without dinner. They think the solution to poverty is to criminalize it. And for those who say the streets are too crowded, maybe take a look at why they are crowded. No jobs, no economy, no support system. If anything, street vending is the real Ministry of Social Welfare. While government ministers are busy misusing allowances, vendors are feeding children, paying school fees, and surviving the collapse of every system that once functioned. It gets worse. Where were the consultations? Where was the notice? You don't shut down someone's entire livelihood with an overnight decree and expect stability. That's not leadership. That's sabotage. And while Garwe stands at his podium reading bulletins, families are already packing up their cardboard stores, watching their only income disappear like smoke into Harare's polluted air. Ladies and gentlemen, what's the government's solution? Spoiler alert, there isn't one. No social grant, no alternative market, no bailout for informal traders, just bans, and more bans, as if you can ban poverty out of existence. And let's not even start on foreign currency angle. Second-hand clothes are one of the last few accessible sources of US dollar circulation among the poor. Kill that and you kill the flow of remittances and rural microeconomies. Meanwhile, the well-connected elite keep importing Versace for their wives, while the rest are told to wear hope and starve with dignity. Let's say it as it is. This is economic genocide dressed as policy reform. The same government that has failed to create jobs now bans the only jobs people created for themselves. And all this in the name of what? Clean cities, formalization, Vision 2030. Please. There is no vision in killing your own economy survival system. This is not about order. This is about control. And what's next? Will they now criminalize hunger itself? Will they arrest people for dreaming of bread? If the government was serious about helping vendors, it would be building proper stores, legalizing operations, offering training, and creating paths into the formal economy, not banning everything poor people touch. In short, this is not a policy, it's a death sentence by bureaucracy. Ladies and gentlemen, what's your take on this outrageous ban? Should vending and second-hand clothes be criminalized or supported as part of the real economy? Drop your thoughts below. Type enough if you believe the informal sector must be protected and not destroyed. If Zimbabwe was a tree, street vending and second-hand clothes were the last branch left standing. With this latest move, the government just took a saw to it while sitting on top. We hope they enjoy the fall.
Nyika yedu yaparadzwa nemakoronyerezano. Nyika yedu iri kutongwa nenhubu dzezano. Vana kushikorora ngova damberega rega mafekitari yakafara kare kare. Imi mwaiba ndimi makati munozivavo konamo yeZimbabwe ichapera rini mambo tamirira taneta tichafara rini mambo tatari sanguva dzese uchauya rini mugove patinoti titaure tinodzwa zvekuhondo kuti tikosore tinoswera tave musheri ZANU haina tsitsi nevana veZimbabwe Kutana nevarwere vakatokanganikwa kare. Oh, ini Mwari Baba ndimi makati munozivavo konamo yeZimbabwe ichaperari ni mambo tamirira taneta tichafarari ni mambo tatarisa nguva dzese uchauyari ni mugove. Pakavava Mugabe vakatobviswa negidi, pakauya Ngwenagarwe akatopinda zveginya naiyewo anoda kufira pachigaro. Imi Mwari Baba ndimi makati munozivako konyamo yeZimbabwe ichaperari ni mambo tamirira taneta tichafarari ni mambo tatarisa nguva dzese uchauyari ni mugove. Miguu yaora yaparadzwa nemazanu, nyika yedu inopisa kudarika gena. Makoronyera ezanu yationesa chimoto, Mwari burukai muite kuda kwenyu. Oh, imi Mwari Baba ndimi makati munozivako konyamo yeZimbabwe ichaperari ni mambo tamirira taneta tichafarari ni mambo tatarisa nguva dzese uchauyari ni mugove. Imi Mwari Baba ndimi makati munozivako konyamo yeZimbabwe ichaperari ni mambo tamirira taneta tichafarari ni mambo tatarisa nguva dzese uchauyari ni mugove.